taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Hold on, is that the only fight that's on this week?
No. It's a huge heavyweight mismatch between Joyce and Dereck Chisora on ESPN Plus.
Is that a heavyweight mismatch?
Nigga, honestly, yeah. Like, I mean, I get what you're saying, bro, but
I get what you're saying, but
yeah,
it's sad that you get what I'm saying too, though.
Yeah, I mean, Joyce, like, now in any other situation before the Zhang loss, if this fight came up, we'd all be saying, yeah, Chisora's gonna be taken the fuck out, like, you know, he's gonna be out of it, you know. But I mean, Joyce, now I think it's been softened up, and you know, of course, you know, time is not necessarily on his side either anymore. You know, and it's just weird too. Like just a year and a half ago, dude was literally a top 5 heavyweight and has brutally knocked out three champions. Like the people were, it's now you see him right now. Like the people he knocked out now, they're shining right now, and this motherfucker's fighting Dereck Chisora. Like, yeah,
so they can have cheeseburgers together afterwards in the locker room.
Right, right.
Like we seen this movie. Hey, you a funny ass nigga, Pastor Jeremiah. The South Park Stan Marsh beanie not gonna help you blend in. Like I didn't even think about it till I'm like, I'm not even wearing a beanie. Then I thought about it like, oh yeah, because the fucking red and the blue. I was like, who the fuck would have come up with that? Like who the fuck would notice that?
Yeah, no, but Dereck Chisora. I mean, if anything, I'm positive Chisora should get KO'd because like that should be. And truthfully, Dereck Chisora might end up being this generation's version of Danny Williams. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
He was better than Danny Williams, though.
Is he?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, I mean,
he's definitely better than Danny Williams. He's at because Danny Williams don't even really have no, like, he got like that one decent win.
I mean, he has the Tyson win.
The one decent win.
Yeah, the decent
win.
win.
Chisora at least kind of been competitive with like other people, and then he got robbed too. Like he got robbed against he got robbed against? With Dylan White, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got robbed against Dylan White. He got robbed against what? He got robbed against Parker.
Yeah, the first fight. Yeah,
and now look at that. Now this ain't now. He got robbed against Dylan White, robbed against Parker. Imagine if you would have got those wins.
Right.
He did beat what's his name? Didn't he beat Malik Scott?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he gave David Haye one of the all-time great lead-ups to a fight.
He glassed me.
Classic.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, that was like 12 years ago, and he's still, like I said, David Haye is long fucking retired. Like, David Haye is probably the only one that can say he beat the fuck out of Chisora. Like, he truly did.
Yeah, he really did. Like,
you know,
he fought him like the dude was a werewolf, and he was like throwing everything at him. Like, I hope if you fight like your opponent's a werewolf, and the only thing you can stop him is boxing gloves, then you'll probably end up stopping him because you're just going to be punching like your life dependent on it.
Right? Yeah.
That's how the nigga was punching. Like,
yeah, and even in this, I mean, obviously Chisora, outside of the knockout to Fury, which should have probably the fight should have never happened. You know, he has the Pulev win, which was an oddly entertaining struggle fight, and then Gerald Washington, which was not an entertaining fight at all. Like, and in fact, I almost forgot that he fought Gerald Washington because usually Gerald Washington usually gets highlight reel, like, you know, and that shit actually went the distance. So I guess that's how you probably reason why this fight happened. So if Joyce,
so that's he's not on, like, Danny Williams not on his level, respectfully.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
remember Danny Williams fought Vitali, right?
Sure did, and he got bounced up and down like a fucking
dude. That was one of the all-time most one-sided ass kickings I've ever seen.
Yeah, you know, Danny Williams got his ass Like, and I get it. Yeah, you beat Mike Tyson. Hey, let's give him a shot at the heavyweight.
And that was lucky. That was the luckiest. Like, look, that was a freak accident type of win.
It was.
Like, that's not even lucky punch level. That's like you fucking Goku slips while he's throwing a fireball at you, and you just counter hit him, and that's it type shit. Like,
yeah.
When does he ever slip doing that shit? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Tyson rips a ligament in his knee, and he can't plant his foot to deliver his power, and that's what you get. You know, it was
it's some freak of nature type shit. Like, come on. Yeah,
because I mean that motherfucker. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the scores right now. Yeah, like dude was losing by 10 by the 8 when he got knocked out on 8 round, 10 and 11 points. Like, you know how bad that like. If that went the distance, he probably would have set the record for losing by ridiculous scores. Like, that shit was.
Klitschko, like, man, he beat his ass. Like, I think honestly, it was worse than the Shannon Briggs beat.
Yeah, but at least this one, like, but at least Vitaly actually put dude away. Like, you know, that was like, yeah, it was a bad beating, but it wasn't as prolonged as the Briggs one.
Because Briggs is a better damn caliber of fighter, so he could take them better. Briggs was always like a B-level, B-plus guy.
Yeah.
Danny Williams was like a C-minus guy.
Right, who got lucky, you know.
Yeah, who got lucky, like Danny Williams, like, come on, bro, like.
That's why, but I'm saying, because I'm just thinking, like the CTE will probably be nasty for Chisora whenever, because I thought the $4 million he got from the third Fury fight should have been, you know, would have been his Egna, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Fury really looked out with that, bro. Like, $4 million for that fight.
Like, I've seen a picture with Chisora where, like, I don't know if y'all saw that picture of him. One time he looked super, like, his eye, he looked so, like, dead in the face. Like, you know, no offense. I'm just saying, like, he's CTE, he got it. You know, I'm just saying, like, he's Antonio Brown status, man. Some, like,
I mean, he's not. Yeah, if Joyce wants to regain, I mean, well, he needs to body Chisora and body him once and for all. Because if Joyce loses to Chisora, then Joyce might as well fucking retire. Like, he probably,
and then I'll just keep the Chisora legend continuing to grow. And it's like, no, like, they both need to retire. You know, in a perfect world, this would be a double knockout.
Yeah.
But Joe Joyce, you need to get this guy out of here in 3 rounds or less.
Yeah, and I'm guessing
I don't need a prolonged beating in here.
Now, is anyone actually thinking that, you know, that Chisora could pull off the upset on this, or are we all thinking the same thing? Like, Joyce should put his foot in his behind.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm reading Laser Killer's comments. LOL. Joyce got to feel depressed. Bro is fighting Chisora. His career ain't going how he wanted it to. The amount of times Lewis dropped Briggs, I'm surprised Foreman didn't hurt him. Yeah, that's facts.
Well, yeah, I mean, Lewis had the work rate. Foreman didn't have a work rate by that time. Like, Foreman he was still he boxed his head off. There's no question about that. But
but the Briggs, hold on, yeah, you know what it was? I'm sorry, I'm mixing. Lou Salvarez got robbed against Foreman.
Sure
Foreman got robbed against Briggs. That's how it went.
Sure did. Yeah,
because I know people, in hindsight, people look at Lou Salvarez as not a good opponent for Tyson, but going into that fight, that was a quality opponent.
He was, yeah.
And Tyson beat the shit out of him. Like, even the ref was like, "Yo, stop it!"
Yeah, got him out of the
yeah, that was like the Tasmanian devil. Like, you know how it just brings you into his chaos.
Yeah,
I thought that's what it was. Like, Mike Tyson was like, and niggas. And the ref just got like, oh shit,
Mike, fight's over, Mike.
Fight's over, Mike.
But surprisingly, I'm just looking at the FanDuel odds right now for Joyce and Chisora. It's actually weird. So right now, straight up money line, Chisora is a plus 340 underdog. I thought he would have been higher.
What did I say in the beginning of this? Is this a really?
Well,
they already know, like, yo, Joyce. Remember, Joyce got 2 back-to-back KOs.
Yeah.
And the second one was like on some like, bro, you ain't even tried, kinda like you ain't even like you was even there.
Yeah, the first fight he was actually in shape, but he kind of, but you know, like I said, I'm the juggernaut. I'm gonna walk through everyone's punches, and Zhang closes his fucking eye in the first round, and we're in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, and then you know
he met his gladiator, and he ended up on the other side of the earth.
Yeah. So right now, so for Joyce point decision is plus 500. So there's probably some value into that. Joyce KO is minus 210. A draw is 1800. Chisora win on points is 1400, and Chisora to win by KO is plus 500.
I mean, Chisora has a chance because I feel like if he, oh god, and now I'm really looking at this. If he was to just play like a little cat and mouse aggression game, jump in and out there, have his jab, and then land his left hook or overhand right, he could possibly outwork Joyce, who is kind of slow.
Very much so.
Punch is slow. So Chisora has a shot. Like, you know, like it's a 50-50, it's a 60-40 fight favor Joyce, but it really should be 80-20 favoring Joyce.
Right.
And it's honestly more 50-50 than anything, which is also bad. But it's like, take from this what you will. Like, yeah, we definitely need more memberships, so we could drop more parlays, but I don't think any of us hit anything in a minute or niggas celebrating silently.
I wish. Like, trust me, I would tell you if I was celebrating. I
know I sat out a couple weekends. I think even Rome. I think bet had some bets last couple weeks. But I've been like.
Yeah. There were some upsets that kind of that kind of killed my parlay. So,
Yeah, the boxing upsets are getting too unpredictable. Because if it's one thing, if these are all KOs, but you got some of these where it's a decision, and it's like y'all niggas is like y'all niggas just robbing niggas now, son.
Right.
Nah, like.
Yeah. So, but then, like I said, if anything like that, I mean. Like I said, that fight should be Joyce putting Chisora to bed. Now, if it's a fight of the year candidate or struggle fest or Joyce runs, something went horribly wrong. Incredibly horribly wrong if that's the case. But yeah, though between that and that's pretty much for next week's boxing or whatever. Watch one of them be one. I feel one of them will be some sort of fight of the year, KO of the year, something like that. That's how it always goes, man. It's always shit like that.
See, y'all don't give Chisora any chance. This fight isn't the most one-sided fight you could make, to be fair. It isn't, but
yeah, it's largely.
I mean, just consider the source, bro. Just consider what we have here.
Right.
There's been we've had way more one-sided fights on here to discuss, but right, if Joyce it's more optimism than anything. I'm sorry, I hit my. If Joyce, I'm sorry, like y'all literally be having to like laugh hysterically because y'all need to pay, like, oh Lord. But if Joyce wants to be taken serious at heavyweight, he has to stop Chisora. So that's why we're kind of like, yo, man, first 3 rounds, whatever, are you can't struggle with this nigga. Like you gotta get Chisora out of here. You gotta bag him up and put him on the corner for Monday and Thursday, nigga.
Right, like Chisora. Like I said, because Joyce is getting up there in age, so it's like, Chisora wins. He'll probably face Parker again, so something like that.
Oh, we don't need that. Like not the way Parker's been fighting. No.
Yeah.
Why even nah? Chisora used up his homeboy give me a payday card with the last Fury fight.
Yeah.
Like chill out now. Nigga retired. Like don't you have shit else you can do, bro? Like Like, yo, somebody somebody give Chisora a movie offer, son. Like, real talk, like.
Right. Like put him in the next Bond movie. I'm pretty sure he'll make an interesting villain or something like that. You know, something.
Get a damn what's that shit called? The Top Boy spinoff. Let him be a goon bagman or something. Brody Roadman or something like.
Yeah, that or be in the second season of Supercell. Like someone like they can find spots for him.
Something, Gangs of London, something, bro. Like, yo, get him in something. If not, bring him to America. Like, we'll put him in something. But like, y'all underusing this dude, really. Like, if y'all really just want to keep him boxing like this, like personality, all of that shit, y'all wilding. Like, don't take no more out of this man. Like, get him another way to get money, bro. Like,
right, exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Jeez.
Yeah, because no one wants to see a fading heavyweight get bashed about even further. You know, and like I said, Joyce is not prime, but like I said, he should he has to like I said he has to put Chisora away. Like there's no if he goes the distance with him, then that means he failed. And Chisora probably won't be like, you know what, I went the distance with him. Maybe I won't need to retire. I can still fight. And eventually he'll run into the wrong hungry heavyweight who will body him. So, but that's the boxing for next weekend. And obviously August will pick up. Obviously we'll get into the Crawford Majimov card and